feel like I've known you some years before, but I don't know. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready?
It's week 15 of the NFL, and we'll get a look at the Penguin, Jalen Waddle, as utter dominance has moved him within range of the single-season receiving record.
Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. Taken at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
They start the drive with White. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Out of the gun now on third down. He finds his man, complete. That's Gregory. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. Fourth down, so Jake Camarda is out there. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Now a hit and a loose football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On first and 10, Joe Burrow. He'll get this complete downfield to Kmet. Touchdown, Chicago! Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are. This team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays in any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
No surprise at all. We're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Jake Camarda sent on now to punt this away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
First down. Here's Burrow. And again, back to Komet. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
It's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense humming here in the early going.
Now Burrow on first down. He finds his man complete. It's Lawrence. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
That one goes for 8 yards.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy set the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Right back to him on first down. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Burrow will throw. This is caught.
And the Bears are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
On first down, it's Lawrence, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and goal, Burrow out to his left. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Joe Burrow, a 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Bears lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ballgame.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Buccaneers offense ready to rock and roll again.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll start the drive with a give to White. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
The point after is good, and that'll make our score 14-7. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Chicago offense set to get started. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. They will throw on first down with Burrow. He'll find Lindsey here.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 21. 3rd and 2. Now Burrow. And he's got it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Burrow looking to pass. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. From 3 yards out, and the Bears have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. So out come the Bucs now. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, put the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Well, they may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. They'll look to throw here. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Now, with a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Dio Odangbo in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Here's Jake Camarda now. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now it's Burrow. Throw right side taken in by Pettis. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
Here's Burrow. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bears have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Santos with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that'll be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it in.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
And the Bears are going to take possession of the football.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew,
touchdown Bears! A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half.
And the Bears continue to pull away here in this 1st half.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the route is on here in this 1st half. They got the ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom, end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the 1st half here, a long way to go.
2nd and 2. This is intercepted.
Kyler Gordon picks it off.
And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
I cannot imagine a more perfect half of football for one side, CD, and a more disastrous half of football for another side. But if you focus on the positive half, with this pick 6, you look at where that lead is at, and to think that we are only in the 2nd quarter, my goodness.
I love the expression, my goodness indeed. Pretty obvious. It's a free fall out there. Everybody gets a chance to make a play. And if you're on the field, you've got a great chance of being the next guy that your teammates are celebrating.
Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Corner blitz got home there. Pat Surtain, the one that dropped him. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Under pressure, they got him again. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They go with White on the counter. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And it's fielded at the 34. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at the 45. He's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down. Now it's Burrow. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't. But he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
And it's caught. And he's brought down. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears would extend their lead here just before halftime. Santos with the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So, well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. This fielded right at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bears offense making their way out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the NFC. And for them, it's no longer a question of will they make the playoffs. They've clinched the division title. The question, can they hold on to that number 1 seed?
And this is where the mental...
He's got a man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Lawrence. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Lawrence. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now Burrow. Got a man. It's Waddle complete.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 13-yard line. Up the middle they go. It's Lawrence. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Caught on a slant. Touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Bears take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. They'll come out throwing here on first down.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And that will come the offense as they take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some space here. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
59 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Play action. It's Burrow. Rolling to his right. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
This offense, Charles, well, we've talked about how well they played all season, sitting now at 13-0 and a finish line for a perfect regular season. That's in sight.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack.
Vita Vea busting through to get him for a loss of 6. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
On third down, Burrow.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 32-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third. On first and 10, Joe Burrow. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They'll run on first down. Lawrence. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. A good run, 8 yards there, and it'll be second and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Touchdown, Bears! A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season.
And the Bears extend their lead yet again.
Santos with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure you have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
On 2nd down, it's Lawrence. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
98 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
On 1st down, it's Lawrence
Down to about the 23.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Lawrence. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the 1st down marker at the Bucs 17. It's a gain of 6. Moves them to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
Burrow on 3rd down. Touchdown! From 17 yards out.
And the Bears add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Back now comes Tampa Bay. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
A pass there over the middle to start things out. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw.
Complete right side to Otten.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. The offense on 3rd down, as bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw again. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
The Bears offense out there set and ready to go.
And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Illegal touching. Offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Here we go. 11.
On second down, here's Burrow.
Finding Waddle crossing the field and bringing it in.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Burrow will throw.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Carlton Davis picks it.
And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football.
Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. They'll look to throw here. Being chased out left.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
He's going to have the hook up to Gage. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And his kick here is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
We'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a few of them, hey, we're up 50. Why not go for 100? You think maybe that line was uttered on the sideline? I can't believe what we're seeing here. An NFL game this lopsided.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 27 yards there, a first down. Burrow looking to pass.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And the offense is going to get the ball back. After all that, heck, it'll be a first down.
Well, CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit. Give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that that call now might get the fans back into this one.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
11,
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Lawrence.
What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Now it's Burrow. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Another touchdown here in the fourth quarter, and Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball, and sometimes even your special teams, and that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So out come the Bucs now. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
If he's their best threat on offense, use your #1 cover guy on defense. It doesn't matter about size.
They have had him locked up. That just his first catch of the game. Big reason why they're down. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. This is White on the screen.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 28. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now back to throw. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Going for the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bears will get the football back. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Now whistles and a timeout call here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. They'll run on 1st down. It's Lawrence.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them in just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for the Bears, they move ever closer to the perfect regular season as